This is live continuous coverage of Talk the Vote 2008. The War Room with Ann Carlo in Iowa, Pat McMahon, the Click Chick Gail Bass, Larry Gatos, and Mac Watson on News Talk 92.3 KTAR.
Daryl and Carlo live in Iowa. You are now in the War Room. We're back here at the KTAR studios with Gail Bass, the Click Chick, and, of course, Larry Gatos from Gatos After Dark, and, of course, the godfather of KTAR, Pat McMahon, all sitting here waiting with bated breath to see how the Iowa caucuses actually unfold tonight. We're going to give you every little detail we can through ABC News and, of course, through Jamie West, as well as Ann Carlo, who is now off to
a caucus.
Yeah. I mean, he's actually going to go to one and actually get the skinny on how this actually around the room real quick. Who you got, Republican and Democrat tonight?
Barack Obama has to win tonight. He has to win Iowa.
What do you think he will?
I think he will win Iowa, and I'll tell you what, I think I'll be very surprised if he doesn't win
I don't know who's going to win, of course. Obviously, nobody does, but I think McCain is going to be the big surprise.
On the Republican side.
Yep.
What about the Democrats?
Democrats, see, I'm still saying that Hillary is not going to be in this thing to the end. And I think probably Hillary will win. Barack Obama and she are in virtually a dead tie. But I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if either one of them came out on top.
I think the surprise will be that John Edwards will come in second place because everybody's saying he's out-campaigned everybody. And Carlo has alluded to this, that he could be the big surprise. I think he's going to be a big surprise. I don't think he'll come in fourth place, but I certainly think he might even come in second place.
And Carlo with you live from Des Moines, Iowa. It's almost like the old-fashioned horse trading, isn't it? It's you give me this, I'll give you that, and I'll remember you next go-round. I'm sure there's a lot of that going on here tonight. People who are calling in markers from 4 years ago, 8 years ago, etc., right?
The reality is you're standing right here with your neighbor. These people see you day in and day out. So you can do a lot of horse trading, but you've got to keep your integrity because, you know, these are people you'll see 365 days of the year.
For the first time in Arizona history, definitely Phoenix history, we're going to take you into the actual caucus. You've heard about it. People have reported on it. I'm going to actually take you into the horse trading, the caucus experience, the people twisting arms back and forth, and then I will be aided by my great cohorts in Arizona to bring you the War Room on News Talk 92.3 KTAR.
And Carlo has snuck into Mexico and back into the United States, and now he has snuck into a caucus in Iowa.
There's got to be something illegal in there.
That's unbelievable.
Did you ever caucus?
Yeah, we
weren't allowed to do that. I went to a Catholic school.
This Mike Huckabee guy is the single worst candidate that there is out there. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, now defend that. What do you mean?
Defend it.
Come
That's
on.
easy.
How do you
He's
defend
worse than
he's the
Hillary?
single worst?
He's the absolute single worst candidate that is there, not only on the Republican side, but the Democrat side.
How is he worse
I'll
than
give you a
Barack
million
and
things.
Hillary
He
and
doesn't
everybody
believe in
else?
evolution. I mean, this guy's a moron. He doesn't believe in evolution, number one. I can continue. Number two, he wanted to put every AIDS patient on an island and say bye-bye.
We are live in the middle of the caucus. I'm going to follow Rose. Rose, I'm
over to Richardson to offer buttons. We want to offer campaign buttons to those. Second choice. This is a great souvenir.
If you get any from Obama's, we're going to take our whole group over to Hillary.
Put on a button. We'll all put on a button if you give us 10 people.
Back here in the War Room on News Talk 92.3 KTAR. Rather interesting from a couple of perspectives. We'll dive into that after we go to Jamie West. She has some updated numbers.
We're going to go to a special report now from ABC News. They are apparently projecting Mike Huckabee the winner in Iowa,
Wow,
even with
quick.
only about 15% of the precincts reporting.
All right, we've got also breaking news coming up. ABC has a special report. They are now projecting Barack Obama as the winner right now. Any points? Did they say any points yet? Current 35% of the vote right
Live from Iowa and KTAR's Election Central. You're listening to Talk the Vote 2008, only on News Talk 92.3 KTAR.
Back in the War Room with Mac Watson, Gail Bass, Pat McMahon, and, of course, Larry Gatos, everybody. Larry Gatos.
Yeah,
2 for 2, picking both.
Huckabee
at
and
least right now,
Obama.
the projected winners.
Oh, it's over.
Mike Huckabee
Thank you.
and on the Republican side, and Barack Obama on the Democratic
Yes.
side.
The
2
A-Rod
for
of
2.
politics.
That's an insult because you know I hate A-Rod.
You are the smartest guy under 40 in the room.
Listen, let me just say something. I don't like to brag. I'm fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right? Can I just say that right now?
I swear, I'm not making this up. If you're listening, I am not making this up. It is her daughter, her husband, Madeline Albright is there with her, as well as some other cronies that I can't put their name. But I know that they worked in the.
Bill has been dating Madeline Albright for the last several months, and it's been very, very quiet. I saw it on the E channel.
All right, let's go to ABC News for a news update.
Oh
as
my
we
God.
are talking the vote 2008 in the War Room on News Talk 92.3 KTAR. I'm Mac Watson. You're listening to extended coverage of the War Room. Gatos After Dark is next. We'll talk to you next week from New Hampshire on FM News Talk 92.3 KTAR.